My channel. I'm going to be sharing with you Christmas or winter themed books you can be reading during the month of September or the end of November. Whatever, I'm just going to get a head start on this. These are books that I have pulled from my shelves, pulled from the library shelves. I even have a box in my closet labeled Christmas and Winter. I haven't even opened and seen what's in here yet, so we're going to do that on camera. I am not leaving links for all of these books below, but I will leave links to my favorite. And I'm going to be honest, we are not going to get through all these books during this time, but I love doing the 25 days of book Christmas. I love to do this every year. And what it is you wrap 25 books and each day you unwrap one and read it. And it's just such a beautiful time, especially because these months, you know what, I'm thinking about this and I'm like, this could even go through January. You know, why stop in December? But these months just, they're dark sooner and you can just start building up this time with your children. So let's start unboxing, the books that I had up in the cupboard. Okay, one of the first ones I have is this one called Waiting for Winter. It was so sweet. I remember reading it last year. And it's just a bunch of scratchy drawings. They don't know what snow looks like, which we're in the Mojave Desert. This is us. And so it kind of goes through, and it's such a sweet little tale. I think I got this from Usborne. So that's a great one. These are fantastic for Advent time. There is a third one, Bartholomew's Journey. I think we might go back to Jonathan's Journey and start the journey over again. Looks like we didn't finish Tabitha's last year, but these are great ones to kind of read for your family Advents. When Winter Comes, there's another one that I'm really looking forward to trying to get sometime soon. I think it's called Waiting for Winter, and which I might be confusing it with this title, but I know it's got like a girl with a red cape on it, and that's another book I would love to get. But this one I found at my thrift store for 25 cents, and the kids just enjoyed it. One of my favorite books as a kid was Margaret DeAngeli's Lion in the Box. It's a simple, sappy tale of these kids just getting this huge box for Christmas and unboxing it and all that stuff. So another favorite classic, The Quiet Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott. There's actually 3 stories in here, and I read Quiet Little Woman to my kids last year, but there are other tales that might be fun to kind of pull out. This is kind of a devotional for December, and it's the 25 days of Christmas, and each day there's like a little Christmas countdown of an activity you can do, and sometimes there's a Christmas hymn that they talk about, yes. And then there is, you know, a devotional and different things. I got this at the thrift store and I really enjoyed it, and I'm so glad to have it in our library. The Little Shepherd's Christmas by Carol Hare. This is just a beautiful story told from a shepherd's position, point of view for the birth of Christ. And then I love Paul Mayer. He did the Luther book that I mentioned in our October reads, that will be linked above, and then the very first Christmas he did this as well, and he did an Easter one. So this one, the Easter one was okay. This one I really like. And then classic, The Gift of the Magi. This is my favorite copy of this. If I find it, I will leave it linked down below. This is the collector's edition, and it's so beautiful. And then Christmas Without Clement Seymour's The Night Before Christmas, and I loved the illustrations on this. Some of them look a little cheesy. This one just has beautiful illustrations. Yes, this Christian girl does The Night Before Christmas with Santa. Next pile I have is ones that I just pulled from my shelves. So the first one that I'm going to share with you is the Story of the Nutcracker Ballet. This is not my favorite copy of this, but it's the only one that I found so far. It's kind of sweet, but I'm still waiting to, I know I'm going to find it one day. Still wait to find my favorite copy of the Nutcracker Ballet, because my girls are ballerinas and we do the Nutcracker play every year. So along with the Nutcracker and My Girls Being in the Ballet, we're going to do Tchaikovsky's Discovering America, a little biography on Tchaikovsky. And this will be really fun just to kind of do along with that. Okay, some of the other books I have is The Rag Coat, one of my favorites as a kid. And this is by Lauren Mills. I know that Dolly, this country singer Dolly, did a similar version on this. This is one that I just know from my childhood, so I really like that one. I moved Stone Fox to the winter one, so I kind of talked about that in my last video. It's linked above. This one I recently found at local library. It's not in the best condition. I've got loose pages and spines kind of falling off, but I love Barbara Cooney, and I kind of sort of recognized the title. And sure enough, when I was putting a post out on Instagram what books I should get for Christmas, everybody said this one, so I was really excited that I already had that. Okay, so these next two ones I recently picked up, I mean within the last 6 months, picked up at our local library book sale. This is Little Gray Rabbit Makes Lace and Little Gray Rabbit's Christmas. I don't know anything about this. This was a really sweet book, and then I'm just throwing in the Christmas one because it's appropriate, I think. Emma, stay off the computer, please. I have Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. I think this is the year that we're going to do this. And I said that this was the year we were going to do Washington Irving's Sleepy Hollow, and that never happened. So you never know. But along with that, I have the Charles Dickens biography as well. I just like to do things like that. It just makes the book really interesting. I also found at our local library Cranberry Christmas, which I borrowed Cranberry Thanksgiving from the library, but it wasn't worth it to me to own. This was 25 cents, and to be honest, I wasn't as thrilled about it as a lot of people seem to be. But I have it, and if I'm just like, it's okay, I might just end up selling it. So, but we have it, and we're going to use it for now. I have this one. I've been trying to collect various Christmas stories from around the world. This is a very special Kwanzaa, and this is a Jewish Christmas type of winter story. So I'm hoping to really do that because I think that would be fun. Our read aloud. I made a video on the read alouds that we chose for the year. I will leave that linked above, but this one is Hans Brinker or The Silver Skates, and this is going to be what I'm going to hopefully get through during the winter months. So that'll take us from Christmas all the way, through January. Now let's get to the ones that I checked out from the library, and I know nothing about these. I literally just went through and started pulling things, kind of flipping through them because some of them I wasn't too sure, but like this one was The Snow Day, and it looked really sweet, but there is not a whole lot of words, and I just thought this would probably be really fun for my 2-year-old. So we'll see. I'm sure my 5- and 6-year-old will get on board with that. This is The Artist and Me, and I think this is about Van Gogh. Yeah, it's about Van Gogh. I don't know why this is within my winter books. I think I just ended up seeing it and decided to do that along with this one, which is Adele and Simon. You're just going to get the library haul that I got. So I think I'm going to do this one with the boys. I think this has to do with Paris. If I remember. Yes, Paris. And I think that's why I picked it up. My daughter wants to go to Paris, so I was like, oh, that'd be fun. Okay, here we go. I always think of Elves and the Shoemaker around Christmas time. It's a classic. And this one just had some great illustrations. So I picked it up. And I'm going to read that to my children. This one seemed so sweet. This is Mousekin's Woodland Sleepers. I think I've got a couple of, yes I do. So this is Mousekin's Woodland Sleepers. We are finishing up Geraldine Wilkins. I'll leave it linked above. It was from our October reads as well as the books that we're going to be reading this year. And it's all about a mouse, so I thought this would be a fun way to kind of bring along some of the things that we're learning about mouse habitats. And this one's Mousekin's Frosty Friend. And this one's, well, I think that's cherries. It's summer. Okay, but there's this one. And then there's Mousekin Finds a, oops, I'm sorry, Mousekin Finds a Friend. Yeah, it's not completely winter, but it's something we'll use. And then obviously, I didn't know if I would find my copy, so I picked up another one. That's funny. So this one seemed to be another really good one for this time of year, you know, quilting. I don't know, it just cuddling up and all that kind of thing really makes me think of Christmas time. I have my favorite time of year, which I thought would be really fun. It just goes through the seasons, showing the different kinds of things that you could do during the year. This is called North Country Night. I thought this is, I mean, just look at that. Doesn't it feel winter? And all the pictures have that dark, I thought I did, have that darkness that kind of makes it cold, and it was brilliantly done. So I'm looking forward to this. Here's another one, and won the Caldecott winner. And this is The Fox Went Out on a Chilly Night. And it looks just really precious. The illustrations reminded me of a book that I had when I was a kid, and it was about Jonah. But the illustrator here just really made me think of that illustrator that I remember seeing in that book. So I have Fox Went Out on a Chilly Night, and it won the Caldecott honor. So that will be really fun. This one I don't think has anything to do with winter. Well, he's going to Pumpkin and Other Goods to Sell, which would be during the more of the colder months. So we'll just make it work. This is the great big wagon that rang, how the Liberty Bell was saved. So there is another book that we're going to be reading and enjoying. And I found 3 more books that was supposed to be mentioned earlier. I have A Little Excitement, nice classic. I don't know anything else about this. My mother got it for me, so I know I'm gonna love it. I have Winter, A Long Pond. This one just had some sweet illustrations. So, little information. I have that. And then, remember I was talking about trying to get Christmas. I have Christmas Coat, Memories of My Sioux Childhood. So, those are 3 more that I have with my collection. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. All the books that I think are going to be worthwhile will be linked down above, and of course, and any videos that I mentioned will also be linked down below. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you have read any of these or have any suggestions for us, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section down below. You know, we get some great conversations going down there, so I encourage everybody to do it. But if you hear my baby, it is time for this mama to go and take care of matters. So until next time, just enjoy this season, have some hot chocolate, throw out some cookies, and let's bring the joy of reading back into our home. Bye!